Yo, so Wizkid, man, what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
Like, does anyone have the tea? I've been
What,
kind
does
of
anyone have
following.
the tea? Wale now, the resident Wizkid expert. He can fill us in.
You want me to go against Wiz?
Wale's.
Well, okay, so can we give a rundown of what happened?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was hoping someone could give the rundown.
Okay, well, what I just saw him trending on Twitter. It was like American Twitter too, not even just
Yes, he was number
Africa
6 on Twitter.
whatever.
Yeah.
I
I think
wow.
her name is Yvonne Chaka.
Oh, Shaka. Yes, that's it.
Shaka,
That's it.
yeah.
That's it. Oh, yes,
know,
that's.
I think
that's
so.
It.
I
That
haven't
is it.
verified.
That's it.
Yes, it is Chaka.
Yeah, that rings a bell now. So Wizkid was trending. What day was that? That was on what, Wednesday or something? Whatever. Anyway.
Before this we get to this, there's a thing I've noticed. Every time Wizkid is in the media for something good, give it about 48 hours. His baby mama, or one of them in particular, comes out with something. And regardless of what it is, it's kind of shady that it's always when he's, I understand you're trying to get his attention, but golly, trying to bring someone down is really not the way to just, two wrongs don't make it right.
Right, but
well, let's address what.
Okay, so she wrote this. She leaked, which I have a problem with in the first place. Anyway, why are you leaking my conversation that we've
That's
had?
what I'm saying.
I don't like that.
She leaked
Intentionally.
I don't
to,
like that. I didn't give you permission to. And why? Like, okay, anyway, go back to it. So she leaked all this conversations they've had since 2015.
And this was shortly after they announced his
Ciroc and
Moschino,
however you pronounce that thing,
collaboration
when he was in
Moschino?
Milan.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
But, yeah.
So I guess he just landed a Moschino like
Deal
fashion
with-
deal
Ciroc.
with Ciroc.
with Ciroc.
Yeah.
Ciroc had a collab. He
Yeah,
has a
he's doing
Ciroc
big
deal. That's what I'm
things,
saying.
though.
Wiz is a global brand now, and now these things are getting picked up by foreign.
Actual
It is.
American media and all
yeah,
that.
and the thing is, we'll get to what happened. Like I said, two wrongs don't make it right. but go on,
So
yeah.
she released all this conversation of the one I read. Well, it was too long. It was too many of them.
Yeah,
I couldn't
I couldn't
finish
go
reading
through
it.
it. I tried.
So the conversation she released was him saying, "When are they gonna come pick up the boy?" Oh,
His son. He said he wanted to come pick up his son.
He wanted to come pick up
or
his
sent
son.
someone to pick up his son.
And she said he'll be ready whenever. And he said thank you, and that was it. She was like, just thank you. She wanted. You can tell she wants more from him. She wants a conversation. She wants more. I don't know. What's going on here?
It sounded like
she wanted more. She wants his
I don't know
attention.
what it is, but
She was
maybe
upset
money,
that he only said
maybe
no. It wasn't even money. Time is what she wants. She wants attention from him. She wants him to be more involved. Because then she was
with the kid or
yes.
with her?
I think with the
Because to me it sounded like
initially
it sounded
right.
It sounded like in the text messages
It was
sounded
just
like
about her.
Wizkid just wanted to know when
The
he
kid,
could pick up
right?
his son.
End of
He was
story.
interested in the
Nothing
kid.
else. Nothing more.
And he sounded kind of cold.
Yeah. Oh, he was not
towards
kind
her.
of.
No,
he
was kind of cold towards her, and she started reacting towards that. She was like,
right.
And and it was almost like she was trying to curry some pity.
She was like,
So-
I've said sorry. We've gone.
Yeah.
Apparently, they've had a lot of back and forth and stuff.
that's the problem. I don't always like with things like this is that you post conversation of him being cold to you. You don't post really what really happened prior to him being cold to you, and he might be an asshole.
And that's what she said.
For
He
being
said,
cold,
right.
but we don't know. And the thing is
Well,
that
he said, don't act like you haven't done stuff too. So we don't know
the
exactly
way- this
the
is the
background
way
of
I
the
say
story.
it. Look, that girl, anybody who gets pregnant for a celeb, you're a groupie. Let's just keep it real.
Why?
You're not,
Says
unless
who?
you guys are dating. Most
Right,
likely
but
you're a
didn't they
groupie.
date?
I don't think they dated.
But this was his first child, but anybody. This was the first one
Yeah,
he
but I
had.
don't think they
This
dated.
is before he became big though. Remember the child is like
no, I think
he
it
wasn't
was
as big.
started. But
Yeah,
this
but
guy,
the
it
child was
doesn't
like
even-
10
Yeah, we're
or
talking about
something.
as big. I was just giving you the example the other day when I was in DC and Mayokun show, and I was like, Mayokun, how big can Mayokun be? And at the same show, there's a girl there telling Mayokun, recorded on video, how she wants to perform oral sex to him and stuff like that.
I mean-
and you start thinking, what?
and just because he's
but
not
that-
big to you,
But
doesn't
that's
mean-
exactly. So don't say, because that's what I'm trying to say. Wizkid was already getting clouts, and these girls are funny.
And but we don't know if they did it or not, though.
But
we don't know if they did
let me go to what I'm saying.
To that.
Now it's up to you to strap up or whatever.
And
Wiz didn't.
That's his fault.
He got her pregnant.
Right.
Now, sure, it might have been when he wasn't making enough money or wasn't big, when he was still riding around in Banky's car and stuff like that. Sure, it might have been not been a star, and maybe things were a little better then. But at the point where he's becoming a star, I'd assume she would expect some sort of at least financial compensation.
And I think she is getting
and
some
she's entitled to it, seeing as
she has a child. Yeah.
I have a very big problem with this whole. Well, we spoke about it last time with this child support thing, because these women sometimes want not only to be the baby to be taken care of, but them.
But in Nigeria, are there any child support?
I don't think so.
There isn't.
And that's another problem.
You're more likely to get away with.
You're more likely to get away. So
but I think I think he does support, because further in the text, did you read out the messages?
I couldn't. It was a lot.
So the one I read, after that initial one, they sent to get back on track. Like, even though he was like, I'm gonna block you, blah blah blah. Eventually, because the text span from a span of 2015 to like 2016, like March, April. Okay. It was a long.
I only saw 2015. I saw she had a notes.
And then she had a whole. I didn't even read that. So I couldn't read that. So the messages, eventually, she told him that she got visas for her and the child.
And they were going to travel.
That they were going to travel, or whatever. And he said okay, and he was going to pay for the tickets. So I think they got on better terms as the years went by. But initially, when something else happened.
I know. I'm saying.
I don't know. I guess must have for her to be releasing out these messages now. But it seemed like it's like a rocky relationship. They go back and forth.
That's what I'm trying to say. So, however, I no disrespect to any girl who's been pregnant for or slept with the star, quote unquote star. I mean, it's you. Look, it is what it is. It's life, and as a star, you have your whatever.
Responsibility to cover
but
up,
let's say
like,
what happened between them. Let's even say they were dating, fine, and so we don't put her in that light. They were dating or whatever you guys want to say, but she got pregnant. And in the initial stages, I remember Wiz, he has a tattoo on his hand that says Bolo Atife, which is the name of the boy.
She addressed
and
that
he
too.
Used to she threw shade on that, not really addressed.
She threw shade. She said he's only a father for Instagram
and but
social media.
In the early stages, I remember well, because I'm a big fan of Wiz. I remember well he used to deny. I said that's his sister's name. And anytime they asked him what was that,
so he didn't really claim the child.
Yeah, he was young.
So he drank the baby.
He was young. He was, it was
You had to
go. Somebody was like, him and Drake should do a song called "Daddy Come Closer."
Yo, slap now on Twitter, man. They've been going in on Wizkid.
But anyways, let me.
If he's a deadbeat dad, I'm sorry.
So he's been denying that. And obviously his mom, his sister, people close to him knew probably that was his baby. And she said, I read where she said something about he denied doing, he didn't want to do a blood test.
Right.
It took like a paternity test. It took like a year for it. Anyways, this situation was rocky. Now, I know there was a point where Wiz used to post that boy a lot because I actually knew what it looks like. But I don't know what happened after. Now, I think where the problem stems from is that he has 3 children, actually.
Right.
He has one with that girl. He has one with a girl in Atlanta. I think she's African. I forget her name. And he has one with his manager, Jada.
Wow. Really? How does that work?
She was his manager, and he got her pregnant. And
is
she
that
has
the
a
one
child
that they said
called Zion.
He prefers,
Zion?
Yes.
Yeah,
now
Jada
seems to be
allegedly.
She seems I hate that. I saw a tweet about let's address how it's coincidental that the baby he loves is a mixed race baby. Like the fuck?
What?
Like what is that? Like
people are.
You guys need to stop all this.
We don't
your
know.
Inside,
though.
like your insecurities. Stop pushing your insecurities out there.
Jada is the one that works with him.
That's what I was about to say. Jada is the one who's
course.
with it, and Jada is playing that role. Like we were here talking about, Wiz is he smashing Naomi? Is out with Naomi? Dude, I actually went back and saw Jada was with them.
Oh, the whole time.
She was literally. She was the first man to post him in his outfit in the background. So like, she's there,
right?
And
are they still together?
They're not together.
Okay.
But she's there, and then the problem is that because of that fact, and I guess she's the one, quote unquote, probably giving him less stress. And stress can be, we can define what you think stress is, but I'm sure to him, she's probably the one giving him she's the one just accepting her role. That I'm the baby mama, I'm your manager, whatever you do. And he's so that can get hurtful.
Wait, so let me ask you guys something. So I guess what's the lesson from this?
The lesson for
Be careful who you get pregnant.
I don't want to
End
just
of
talk
story.
about someone's baby mama troubles. Just
The
for,
lesson is
I actually want to be able to I want us to be able to extract something from this.
So the moral of the story is be careful who you procreate with, who you
Yeah,
have sex with.
that's
End of
it.
story.
Be
And wrap
careful.
it up. That's it.
Because
You never know.
At the end of the day, and then don't this drama thing that you're doing. I'm sorry, you have all these Twitter girls. Sure, they'll be throwing jokes at you and they're supporting you, but you guys keep forgetting that this child is going to grow up and he's going to see all this.
But that could go both ways, though. Why can't he too?
I never said Wiz is not at fault.
Is it okay? So you're saying Wiz has some fault.
Wiz has some fault.
But then, is this something worth? Because people are really serious about this idea of canceling.
They're not going to cancel
nobody, nobody's going to do that. They always say
guys,
that.
You know, I tweeted something about how it's funny seeing all the deadbeat dads to come
coming right.
Niggas like you all be saying these things just so girls can be like, oh yeah, shut the fuck up. I hate those kind of guys. Like, guy, we know you're deadbeat and you're coming to form. Like, that's the thing. I just like, guy, Wizkid's gonna be in DC soon, and I'm trying to go. And I can tell you that show will still be packed.
I can tell you, we're definitely not canceling him on
Nobody's
here yet.
getting cancelled, please.
But he does have a role to play. Be that he's giving her money for the child and she wants more. Let's even say that's the best case scenario for Wizkid, is that he gave her money and she wants more. Well, you know the kind of person you have. Now American blogs are carrying this. This girl is out to tarnish your image because she doesn't when things are going bad, she doesn't post it. She posts only when things are going good. She even posted a screenshot of Jada hitting her up saying, "Hey, can the kids get to meet her?"
Start putting stuff on.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like what, like and then now you're making Jada being hate because I'm seeing Nigerians commenting on Jada's page like, "Don't worry, you are supporting him now. When is your turn?" Like now you guys are putting fire into where it's not supposed to be.
What? Speaking of,
what he needs to do, take a page out of Diddy's book. That's the best person.
Keep her happy.
Right, exactly. It doesn't cost you anything. He's rich. Diddy is
yeah, but you see the problem is that Diddy
one.
is rich.
He is too.
And then Diddy baby man, they're older.
Well, but they used to be young at one point. They weren't always.
Social media wasn't that bad. They're older.
Well, that's true.
Oh, you know Diddy never married.
He doesn't marry.
They're older.
Why should he?
He only got engaged that one time.
Why should he marry anyone?
His baby mamas have their own separate lives.
Well, but this girl supposedly has a job.
Vacations together.
Yes,
they go.
He needs to.
Will Smith is another person that I respect the way he
with his son, his first son.
Yeah. You can learn from these people.
That's where I'm saying it's not about.
Get them, make them happy.
They call them
blended families. Yeah, mixed blended.
It's not about. It's not about you coming out to throw shade on your guy,
right?
And him coming out to post screenshots. Wiz just needs to sit down and say, "Hey,"
and sit them down and have a conversation.
What do you want?
Exactly. He can handle this much better.
And I think at this point, if you believe she's very troublesome, document all these things you're giving to her and say, hey, when this girl was being Chris Brown's baby mama was being bitchy, he requested, give me sole custody of the girl if that's the case. And you notice she's pulled back with the way she's they were going back and forth at one point, but you know that's what he has to do.
But that's the thing what Chris did too, though. He made her happy. You know that. He even hired her mom to watch.
And that's what I was about to say, is that Wizkid's mom, and then the girl, like,
you can
there are a lot of channels. This thing shouldn't have come out the way it came out, and that's why I say he plays the part. She handled it poorly.
Oh, they both did.
And he did with his responses, because it's like you don't have to post screenshots. He's posting pictures of him with bitches out there.
Are you serious?
Like,
that's immature too, though.
And it's gonna, but guy.
That's very. How old is he again?
It's 28.
But still, no.
You know, she said something about she takes the bus around.
Speaking of baby mama drama, though, I need to bring this up because one of our audience members called us out on it.
What?
Actually, it was Wally who were calling. Well, actually, it was really
all because I said
what happened?
It's
Duncan Mighty.
What about
so
him?
Apparently some people have cancelled Duncan Mighty already.
Everybody else cancelled everybody.
Because he's also had some
baby mama
domestic violence
issues with his wife.
You know, I didn't know that.
And they felt like we were bigging him up without really kind of calling him out.
We didn't know. Did we know?
So first of all, when was that episode?
Apparently,
it was right shortly after, I think, when this incident happened.
Oh, it just happened?
No, it happened. Yeah, it happened fairly recent. It happened, and that's what I'm always saying with all these things. It happened. I'm sure it happened.
Apparently, he had.
So what happened exactly?
He beat his wife.
He beat his wife.
He's a wife beater, actually. And like they're married.
There were pictures.
Oh wow!
So her friend posted his pictures, and this happened right after he started his buzz again.
Oh, geez.
I don't know when the incident happened, but I know the pictures came
when
out
the incident happened,
when he started his buzz again. And the funny thing about it is his wife, I think, came out to deny them, or
of course she's going to deny him now.
Something
She's
like
the
that.
betterer.
That's why I'm always saying you guys are quick to jump the gun with someone else's issues.
But
you know,
but I used to volunteer at a domestic shelter.
So you think she probably,
that's what
okay,
they do that.
But
they
then why
actually
would you
started
go
the
back?
abuser. Oh, trust me.
I'm saying no. So like, it's like, why I'm not just, first of all, Duncan Mighty is a legend, and it's fucked up that he beat his wife. I think he's a musical legend, at least in Port Harcourt. He's very respected down there. He's very good. Beating your wife, domestic violence is not a good, no matter what she did, is not a good thing, and I'm not preaching for that. I'm preaching against that.
Doing the swan dive, but go on.
No, I'm not preaching for it. Like, come on, this guy, like, I was
speak.
talking about musically. It's like the way someone else asked me that day, oh my god, you still listen to R. Kelly? Like, hell yeah, I listen to R. Kelly's music.
That's where I draw the line.
Listen to R. Kelly's music. It doesn't mean I'm a support of anything R. Kelly does.
But that's supporting him, though.
What? Listen to
his music, yes.
that I have on my laptop that I've already paid for. Nah, nigga. It's just like going to burn your Nikes. It's stupid.
Well,
but
that's not the same
everybody's
thing, but
entitled
okay.
to do whatever
what
they
want
feel
to do. Right,
for.
right.
No, it's the same
Yeah.
thing, because
Yeah.
you feel R. Kelly
Well-
is a scumbag. I don't listen to his music. Some people feel Nike is being against the flag. So I don't want. It's the same
Okay,
thing.
go ahead.
But so back to Duncan. We're talking strictly on music. And it came out that his wife, blah blah blah, and is that enough for me to take away his music talent? I don't think so. But it's enough for him to just say, hey, fam, that's not, what he did is not a good thing.
Yeah.
But I can't take away from him musically, because we're talking about his talent.
Right.
And what I was saying about Jump the Gun is, her friend posted a picture,
Yeah.
and the wife came back to retract it.
Right, they do that.
It's like, why
Why what?
why do we post, why are we so eager to put other people's business out there?
Because, going from an abused...
I'm just trying to understand
Right,
that
so
part.
an abused relationship, like a domestic violence
Sure.
situation.
Yeah.
The lady, let me not say lead, because men are abused too. So the victim, the survivor,
okay, yeah.
whatever, as the last to leave. They don't leave usually.
So
They
you think
stay
your friend
there.
is trying to, like,
yeah,
push
like
her?
sometimes, and your friends do that. Your
Okay.
family tells you leave,
Because then you
leave,
look
leave.
you look silly when the person that comes up
Yeah,
and
look
say,
at what was
it
that?
wasn't that big of a
football
deal.
player that was caught on tape smashing
The
Ray Rice.
Ray Rice,
Look
the
at she
Baltimore guy.
ended up marrying him. The abusers marry their abused.
You're
victims.
right. You're
they
right.
never leave, and I think that's why the girl, the
Okay.
friend, was probably trying to
do. Okay,
yeah.
'cause I was just trying to
maybe
understand
that's probably what she was doing.
where that was coming
yeah,
from.
it happens
But
a
yeah,
lot.
whoever that made that complaint, sure, we brought up the good side of Duncan. Sure, I'll be glad to say.
Yeah. But at least
you
I just
know.
want to make sure we addressed it.
I
that
didn't know
about
doesn't
it,
seem
but-
like, and we've addressed it now. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop listening to his music.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not. The whole Wizkid thing too. Someone said I've deleted him. Like,
I don't counsel anybody.
that's not me.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm not.
You're free to do
I-
whatever
you
you want
know,
to do, right? It's a free country. You're allowed to do whatever you want. You can cancel.
they-
You don't have
they-
to cancel. Whatever.
But no, I won't say I don't cancel anybody. They're just things.
So what do you
You know,
cancel on then?
in fairness to everybody out there, we all have our limit.
So what's your
I just
limit?
hate
We
it
do,
when
we
people
do, we
make
do.
it seem like their limit is the standard limit.
Right. Well,
Like
true.
the fact that I can't tolerate this means no one else should be able to
So
tolerate
what's
it.
your
I hate
limit, Wale? Or G, whatever.
Gee. Well, if
I think killing
someone, yes,
murder
Murder.
would be a pretty huge.
yes, if Wizkid
Not
murdered
assault.
someone,
Not rape.
assault.
Well, it depends on it. Like if it's just an accusation. Look, I'm not gonna just.
But
go
there's
off
proof.
of accusations.
There's
Proof
proof.
that-
Pictures of the
of who?
of
Like,
the,
give an example
I
of
need
someone.
some
this
kind of
Duncan Mighty
context.
person now. Weren't there pictures of
Okay,
her
so-
bruising and
so-
everything?
Of her bruising.
Yeah. So
But then, what if it turns out that those bruises didn't come from the domestic violence?
No,
it's pretty
Because
from
she-
what
she
I'm
did
hearing.
deny it. She
Of
did
course
deny
she
it.
will. Correct.
But you know,
yeah,
it's funny. It's funny
but
you
it's
say
hard
that.
to-
So I got into an altercation once in high school, and